Hey everybody, it's me, DJ Exotic. Right now it's Christmas, but by the time the video uploads, it's probably be too late. But I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and also a Happy New Year. Today I spent some time with my family and decided to, cherish it with them most of the time. There were some family members that didn't make it or couldn't make it, but I hope them best of luck with them. So I hope everybody had a great time with their family, their friends, with them. But I'm also talk about my little experience with the whole what I'm gonna plan for next year. Basically, most of y'all know that next year I am gonna release two mixes of the Shuffle Nation and also Twisted Mind. Shuffle Nation is another Heartstar mix. Also, the Twisted Mind is gonna be a hardcore mix, but with a little bit of twisted industrial with maybe some dark drum bass at the end of the mix. I don't know. I'm still trying to play around with some music right now. But when I finish, I will upload it to SoundCloud. Probably both of them will probably get uploaded by oh maybe around late February or middle of March. Hopefully. Then again, I might release them early because I do got some brand new tracks in my Shuffle 2, so Shuffle 2 might come out first before Twisted Minds. Other than that, next year I am going to start saving up for a new camera. Hopefully, when I get the camera, I get it before the event of Nocturnal Wonderland Fest. Um, because this camera I got right now that y'all watching on the Sony Handycam HD, that has the night vision and gray ultimate lens with the white lens that's on the camera, it's pretty good. It's just that most of the stuff I always film is always in dark places. This camera is good for light, but in low light venues or events that I always do, it's very, it's very too dark for the camera. And it pixelates a lot. Heavily pixelated. You notice in my videos, you might see some pixelated on my screen and stuff like that, even though on Heisen and HD on YouTube. You could tell. Also, when I edit videos and export them out on my PC, I can barely see it. It's just the transitions on YouTube is more harder, but on my regular videos you can see it clearly off of my PC. So there's no little difference in that. But the camera I'm gonna get is Canon. Canon has been the greatest part of camcorders for 3 decades, and I'm gonna get one because the the Sony cameras I looked at that was like in between of $1,200 to $1,500 to $1,800. They're really good. It's just that they don't push out that good low quality shots, in low light. Because even though I found existing footage from people who had the camera and reviewed it and took it to field testings, um, they fail of not being good in low light. You gotta have at least a flashlight or a Sony hit lens light that you mount on top of your camera on the side of your camera. Which I've done in plenty of times, but I don't like it when I put a light on my camera where I'm gonna shine a go-go dancer and blind her to death. The next thing you know, she's gonna miss a step on her podium and just fall down. Same with DJs. I know pretty much DJs don't like it when there's lots of lights on them and they can't see crap, or they're trying to mix and I'm in the way because I got a blinding light on my camera and he can't see the knobs off his mixer because I'm blinding him, which making the mix mess up in his set. So next year I'm gonna try to get another camera before April, hopefully. But by the time I save some money up, I get the camera, but I gotta get the battery and white lens and another tripod because this tripod I got right now ain't gonna support it unless something change on the weight size. As far as my camera issues and trying to save up a new camera, my filming is going to be improving just a little by little. As most of you know, that I have been getting real good at it for the last couple of months. I've done videos for Area 512 and Revolution, and right now I'm working on some side projects with the certain group I can't name because I want to keep it a secret, but the side projects I'm thinking about right now is a field testing and also another one with want to listen, I want to do it with another go-go dancer, but in a different format, a different theme, a different vibe, in a different area. Um, Usually, I don't film daytime, but the video footage that I test on this camera on daytime when I was doing a little promo, which I'm not going to use anymore because it's useless to me now. It's great because the video software I use is Sony Vega Pro. It's really good. It's got effects, but I'm about to get another a program that help my videos edit it a movie like. Right now, this video is shooting in 1920 by 1080 in 24 frames. It's gonna look original, like barely noticeable. But like when you edit it onto Sony Vega and make it to a movie like and slow the frame rate just a little bit by exporting it or rendering it, it will become a movie like. That's basically what my plans are for next year. As for gigs, I really don't know because how everything is right about now, which I hope don't piss people off in these videos. How Dallas lost their good spot of Afterlife, how Houston is in turmoil with groups and they're about to get a bogus law slap in the face with the noise complaint of the new policy and ruling. And Austin, they're changing a lot every 3 to 4 months, so I'm not able to keep up with them. But any promoter who's willing to book me, for my style, then trying to go for not trying to go for big names. Hopefully, I get booked because I do good quality sets. I put that through my videos. I know there must be a good rumor going around about me getting blacklisted from 2 groups, which I'm not going to name. The first group, I kind of like got myself in the boiled water. So I got myself into it. And I'm looking away to apologize to this person, also this person's staff. Because it's not only that this person was promised me everything, it just that it took so long to give me a yes or no. Because I'm the type of person that if you book me, you got to give me a yes and a no. Don't try to give me maybe, let me think about it. I want the straight answer just right there. But this person, she was kind of like just leaving me hanging. I don't like being hanging around. And hopefully I can talk to her and I apologize of my stupid actions, what I did. And also the false rumors that was about her that wasn't true about her. So hopefully me and her can get in a meeting and talk and get over our issues and start working together again because I see she's kind of like struggling to trying to get the scene back up again. And I'm willing to help in a certain way if I get the credit and respect for it if I'm going to help. The other group, who I'm not going to name, but most people already know this group, let's put it this way. Once I see a group that's doing something they ain't supposed to be doing in the first place, I'm not going to work with them anymore. This group, who I'm not going to name or point any fingers, I like how they're doing it, but the way how they're running it behind closed doors is kind of bad. And this ain't like 1999 or 2003 no more. This is 2012. And the things they're doing are like actually hurting the scene and actually making people split in groups. And if you're going to try to cause trouble, lie, promise things that you're not going to promise, not paying your DJs or promise your co-workers that you might, the people who you book, a promised payment which is going to be false, y'all not going to make it very long. Because just recently now, there's an event that that's using a telemarketing name, and they might get sued. I really don't know. But the way how I know, if you're telemarketing and copywriting a name for someone else, chances are you might get sued. Even though you're changing it up and changing the theme, it's still a licensed name and you don't telemarket even though the event is for free. because they're gonna see as let's see. The only thing I can think of is if you're selling drinks and stuff like that, but it's part of the venue, that's the only way you can get in trouble. But the way how they're working right now and how disrespectful of most DJs who's actually are really good, that can actually help out the scene a lot, they're disrespecting them, thinking that they're DJs who is, not trying to, piss off their staff of DJs. They're really good, talented DJs. It's just that they're kind of young, and they don't know how the business runs, or how to keep the scene clean. Because, in all respects, I respect DJs what they do on stage when they're performing. But if you're gonna go backstage, and I'm sorry if I have to bring this up, if you're gonna snort coke or inhale something that's very illegal and not to have in the party, or doing something you ain't supposed to be doing in the back, like selling drugs, and they go on stage all fucked up, you're just making us DJs look bad. You're making us DJs who actually help out the Texas rave scene since 1992 until now. Because so far, all the DJs that has been doing it very well and trying to pass the generation to the torch to the younger generation, it's been kind of like really good until this point right now. It's got bad. It's kind of really, really bad. To the point where the DJs that are trying to pass their torches down to the young generation that is coming in the new rave scene right now is actually handing on their torch. And what's disappointing is that I love this rave scene. I've been in it since 2002. And now I'm seeing this rave scene / EDM scene falling apart. And I'm hopefully next year, this new year 2012 comes around, everything will get resolved, cleaned, and actually be back as in business to move forward than trying to fall back in the past. Because I know most people miss the past, but they know that if they go up in the past, they're not going to have any scenes left. Because right now, there is no such thing as raves, in my own eyes, in Texas. Because what's happening throughout the last 2 years that I've been in the scene is going downfall. And yes, you can blame half of it on Massive Intense, but you can blame the other half to the people who, run this shit here in Texas. And you might want to think that, Insomnia is the one who actually bringing this, big action concerts, and we're trying to go competition because they're trying to wipe us up. Insomnia's not even doing a damn thing right now. They're actually doing what they do is putting out parties. Good, safer event parties. And if you're going to compare them to y'all selves, to them, y'all are actually, wrong. Because they're different. They worry about the safety of their events. They worry about the people who's trying to bring drugs in to put them out completely and ban them. And they're trying to, keep the scene alive. Even though we're in a new scene, new generation, they're trying to keep everything simple and safe. It's just that these assholes that is bringing this old shit that we don't want to see anymore, they're trying to bring it back in the scene. And, it's kind of like killing our scene really bad. It's not only here in Texas. It's happening everywhere in the United States. It's happening in Philadelphia. It's happening in Chicago. It's happening in Los Angeles, Phoenix, Arizona, Louisiana, Florida. I mean, it's happening everywhere, including Colorado. So the people who's actually trying to bring this bad shit, this bad vibe to this new year of 2012, leave it. Because that's all we don't need at all. And I hope, and I really hope, that everything get resolved. And we can work in a better, safer parties and be in a better vibe. And make history in Texas. So, that's what I'm hoping to see next year. So I'm going to sign out. My video time is over, so peace out.